It's tough. I can't guarantee a win. I mean, people say, oh, tell me you're going to kick ass. Well, I can't do that. I'm sorry. I can tell you if you want to bet on somebody, we're still best bet, but I can't guarantee a win.
Big 10 inch! 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 Big 10 inch!
Big 10 inch is about to launch. It all comes down to the final jump.
Thank you! You ready? Yeah. Amateur show.
3, 2,
1. New champion.
Yeah.
All right. A little estrogen coming into play here.
All right, so these air cannons here taking the distance. Of course, as we said before, we'll let you know again, you get your best view of an airborne air cannon pumpkin from right behind the barrel.
Well, everyone should be getting excited though. If you haven't seen these air cannons go off, they're pretty amazing.
Sometimes the pumpkin gets a little bit lost in the sky.
You ready to see some pumpkins go? Yeah!
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hold on, sorry.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How did I get into chunking? Actually, that's a very good question. We started out, my co-founder and I, going to the contest. We checked it out, and then we had like this pregnant pause where we went and we looked at each other and we said simultaneously, we could do this. And then over the next 2 years, we designed the machine, built it, very intense construction period in '97, competed for the first year in '98. And came back in '99 and we won. Why did we decide to build a cannon? We could have built a trebuchet, we could have built a catapult, but it was obvious cannons were going to be the wave of the future. In the mid-90s, cannons were already on the scene and about to assert their dominance. And we went, this is the way to go. We'll build a cannon. We want to go for the overall record. So the rest is history. 3-time world champion, can't be bad.
2, 1.
At some point, you've done all you can mechanically. You're approaching the speed of sound. Can't really do better than that with a compressed air machine. And now the issue is, what else is going to control your distance? Well, we said to ourselves, well, from a world record standpoint, an ultimate world record standpoint, a Guinness world record standpoint, let's go where the air is thinner. We'll go to higher altitude. We'll pick a time in the year where it's warmer, less dense air, and set up for a tailwind. So we went out to Moab, Utah this year, 5,000 feet elevation. We went out right after Labor Day, 85 degrees, nice and warm, unlike when we set the world record in 2009. And we have a great cannon, and we had a perfect pumpkin, and it all came together, and we didn't shoot a pumpkin a mile, which is 5,280 feet. We shot a pumpkin 5,545 feet. We didn't just reach a mile, we blew through a mile. And we've set a record we think will last for the ages. Even if it doesn't, we were first.
Holy smokes. That was an okay shot. Yeah!
Who walked on the, Neil Armstrong, Chuck Yeager, first guy to walk on the moon, first guy to break the sound barrier. Move over, Ralph's here, first guy to shoot a pumpkin a mile. 100 years from now, I'll still be the first guy to shoot a pumpkin a mile. There's something about accelerating a pumpkin up near the speed of sound and having it hit a car and everybody thinking a pumpkin can't do anything. If you put 10 pounds, I don't care if it's an armor-piercing round or a vegetable, moving at the speed of sound, it's sort of like the story about a straw embedding itself in a tree in a hurricane, okay? When you're moving at that velocity, it doesn't matter what you're made out of, the momentum transfer is incredible. We bust metal, we split it, we rip car doors off their hinges. It's very impressive, and it never ceases to impress me. I mean, I could do that every year for the next 50 years and have fun. It's a great rush to fire the Big 10-inch. You want to know why the Big 10-inch is named the Big 10-inch? Why we're not called American Chunker or this or that? Hey, that's part of the creativity. That's part of the wild card. We name it whatever we want. Now, we named it the Big 10-inch for a number of reasons. One is that it's truly the military custom. It's a 10-inch bore, and it is big. It's a 90-foot barrel. For 25 years, people have talked about shooting a pumpkin a mile. We did it.
So?
Sweet.
What's next?
What's next? Well, we have to go back to the World Championships and reassert ourselves. We have to show we're the best cannon. It's that simple. We don't have to prove ourselves. Nobody's going to touch that world record for a while, I don't think, but head-to-head competition, that's where it's at. We're the team to beat. There's no question about that. The way the contests, Pumpkin Chunkin' is set up, is that they don't tell you how to build your machine, and the winner is the one who throws the pumpkin the farthest. Are we the favorite? Absolutely. To me, when I show up on the field, it's against those guys, what my cannon can do, beating my own performance, beating them. I want to get on with the competition. I'm not doing this for the press, I'm doing this to beat those other guys. And that's how they think, I think. That's just how it is. This is NASCAR with vegetables. That's how it is.
I see it in the air and he goes,
John, do you know what the lead is right now for Aircannons?
It's just over 3,700 feet. It's Don Thompson's machine.
Ah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 days of contest, 3 rounds of competition. Everybody gets 1 shot per round, 1 shot per day.
we're pressurized, the pumpkin's loaded, everything's ready for me to yank that in.
How nervous am I? Cool as a cucumber, baby.
Got 2 more days. On the 3rd day you asked me, that might be different.
This guy's
Our number here is 3584, 3,584 feet.
That's it?
One way to look at it is we've got 300 feet better than last year on our first shot. That's good. We'd always been a Sunday team, and we told everybody, so through 2 days, it wasn't a problem. We just went, we go for the suspense. Stay tuned, Sunday's coming.
Of course, it only matters what place you're in on the last day. 3, 2, 1!
You look better than yesterday.
They really look good, yeah.
That looked good, baby.
That was better. That was better.
3384.28.
Keeping everybody in suspense.
35
tomorrow.
In many ways, second place is first loser. You know, that's not cool. We're here to win.
There you go, you know, that's it.
The idea of winning the contest, you always like to have an edge. Our edge is we think we can pick a good pumpkin. We're getting a better and better eye for that. We don't want 100 pumpkins. We only want a few pumpkins. We want the really good pumpkins. We want a few good pumpkins. Now, I talk to the pumpkins. I try to encourage them to do well. Sometimes they get in the zone. Sometimes they're super achievers. They're overperformers. Sometimes they're dogs. You know, what's the expression in science? Shit happens.
Oh, good luck, Trigger Man.
Unfortunately, we didn't deliver on Sunday. We actually finished second for the day on Sunday because the weather had deteriorated with a misfire. That's how good the Big 10-inch is, but you know, that's small consolation if you're going to end up with third.
We're normally not very gracious losers, but for a lady, we can do it, okay? Next year, hold on to that trophy, Dawn. Hold on tight, because we're coming after you. Big 10-inch t-shirts are for sale for $10. We need gas money to get home.
We all start from where we come from. We expect to be back on top.
Next year. Next year.
How's that? Put that in your pipe and smoke it.